Yeah, I suppose there's a big impact on force reduction. So, in context of the gym, again, that word context, we are doing a strength development and stability phase. If we're trying to create stability, then increasing range of motion in probably a small amount of the gym is actually going to be a negative outcome of the response we're actually looking for. Does that make sense? Have I worded that right? Yeah. So we want people to be stable. We don't actually want them to be too mobile, so that they can get stronger.
Which is why we don't static stretch in the warm up. So if we do loads of static stretching before the workout, then you're going to be able to squat deeper, but you're just going to be so loose and wobbly like Mr. Soft, and you stick a weight in your back, and that's where you're not stable, so you're weak, and then also you're probably going to hurt yourself in that position. So you definitely don't really want to static stretch in a warm up at that point. So that's why we don't do it.
I think if we're looking for health, then mobility and flexibility training is a thing you need to have in your wheelhouse. But again, it needs to be specific. So Maggie, super flexible, probably doesn't. She spends a lot of time in stretching and stuff, but struggles to control that at times. So for her, she actually needs to probably decrease the amount of stretch and increase the amount of stability and strength work she's doing to help her create some tension, so that she can manage that flexibility. She's doing that a lot more.
I think a lot of people are scared that they're going to become really inflexible. They don't get older and completely rubbish.
I think it's more that I think spines are a under-focused area of mobility, spinal mobility.
The only mobility I do is the spinal mobility.
Yeah, it's a bully, isn't it? Like if your T-spine is tight, if you're someone that I call them desk pilots, sits down all day, then your shoulders are probably going to be mobile to compensate for the lack of range of motion in your spine. So actually, when people are stretching their shoulders, but they've got the tight T-spine, you're putting yourself at a massive risk of injury, which is why I think in CrossFit especially, you see CrossFit gym, you see shoulder injury is a massive problem. Especially in Cambridge, you've got a high population of scientists and professionals, very much in a hunched over position, which is a kind of a fight response anyway. So they're sympathetically driven, stress responses are going up, whether they know it or not. Sleep can be disturbed. It's all adding and compounding this lockdown position that we're in. So their shoulders compensate. They try and do kip and pull-ups or snatches. They tear a labrum in extreme cases.
But then is that because they're inflexible or now because they're weak?
Bit of both, because you're inflexible. So if you're locked down here and you're trying to go back, if I can't extend up, it's going to be,
if you strengthen all of this, you're going to stand up.
Yeah, you're going to stand up into a better position. The spine is going to be working better.
So what's the most important thing, to strengthen it or to stretch it?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
How do you strengthen your spine? You strengthen the muscles and the stability of it. But if it's too stable, it won't move, then that's one of the issues. So you need some movement there, but it's got to be a stable movement.